Good morning, everyone. Let's have a word of prayer, please. Our Heavenly Father, we thank you for another great day in Union County. Ask you to bless this board and give us the knowledge and ability to make good decisions for all the people of Union County. Bless all the people of Union County, our first responders. Take care of them, guide and direct us. Amen.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Lance, would you do the roll call, please?
Commissioner Harville.
Here.
Commissioner Pitts.
Here.
Mr. Miller.
Here.
Commissioner Bierstadt.
Here.
Commissioner Gould is absent.
Having a quorum, I'll call the meeting to order. First item is approval of minutes from January 27th regular meeting. Everybody had a chance to look at those? Any deletions or additions?
No. I'll make a motion to approve minutes.
I second that.
Commissioner Harville.
Yes.
Commissioner Pitts.
Yes.
Commissioner Miller.
Yes.
Mr. Bierstadt.
Yes. Public comments? Do want to welcome guys from Snedeker. You want to stand up and introduce yourself for everybody?
Just wanted to stop in and say hello. I'm Jacob Jansen with Snedeker Risk Management. Brett Williams with Snedeker Risk Management. We work with the county on the property and work comp through the Illinois County Risk Management Trust. We also work with the county on their healthcare. We are the plan administrator of the Hope Trust Healthcare Plan. Like I said, just wanted to come in and say hello. If you guys ever need anything, please reach out, let us know. We're happy to help in any way. Also wanted to say thank you to Angie, Lance, and Angela for everything you guys do for us and always keeping us in the know with everything going on in the county. And if you guys have any questions, I will stick around for after the meeting, but just mostly wanted to come in and say hello. So.
Appreciate you being here, guys. Appreciate your company tremendously.
Thank you.
Committee reports.
We have a Southern 5 next week, so it'll be the next meeting.
Okay.
Animal control's had a lot of movement in and out. Animals picked up, animals moved on. Chasing big animals down the highway this morning.
Yes.
It's always fun.
Other than that,
I've been there.
Anybody here's lost a horse today, let us know.
yeah, it's at the house.
Building permits. None. Okay. Old business court technology grant update. We're gonna move that to, the end of the meeting. We will be, courts available today, going upstairs and getting a look at, new technology equipment that, grant they purchased and so forth. And then we'll come back down and adjourn the meeting, so. New business, approved payment of bills. Everybody had a chance to look at the bill list? Any questions?
All right. I make a motion to pay our bills.
I'll second it. Commissioner Harville.
Yes.
Commissioner Pitts.
Yes.
Commissioner Miller.
Yes.
Commissioner Bierstadt.
Yes.
Next item, approval of resolution for sale of delinquent properties held by the county trustee. There's actually 6 of them here. These are properties that unpaid taxes basically, and individuals have bought them. I'm not going to go through each one of them. Parcel numbers are on here and who bought them and how much they paid for them. So, anybody have any questions on this? It's basically a housekeeping thing that happens periodically. you need to add anything to that?
No, it was just the trustees sealed bid, and after the 3 years, the delinquent taxes, they petition for deed and then they auction.
I make a motion, we approve the resolution for all 6 parcels as written for the sale of delinquent properties.
I'll second that.
Commissioner Harville,
Yes.
Commissioner Pitts,
Yes.
Commissioner Miller,
Yes.
Mr. Bierstadt.
Yes.
Next item, intergovernmental agreement between the State of Illinois Emergency Management Agency and the County of Union. This is an agreement grant that Dana has. We approve this every once in a while, basically. I mean, it's no different. It's just the grant that he gets. They changed the dates on the grant. This one actually in effect October 1, 2021 until September 30th, 2024. Anybody have any questions about that? I make a motion, we approve the intergovernmental agreement between the state of Illinois and emergency management of Union County.
I'll second.
Commissioner Harville, Commissioner Pitts,
Yes.
Commissioner Miller,
Yes.
Mr. Bierstadt.
Yes.
Next item, Lance, RHSP recording fee update.
Back in the lame duck session of the legislation, they have passed a bill, find it, House Bill 3878, which will be changing the rental house support fee that is part of their recording fee. So when you come in the office, record anything, it's a standard fee that we've had since 2005. It was then first voted in and started collecting. It's a $10 fee in 05 when they did it. This bill now just doubled that fee to $20. So you ask, what is the rental house support fee? What is that program? It is supposed to help individuals that are needing help with rental houses for funds, what they may need, or help with actually the landlord technically to help build and facilitate these houses, housing for low income individuals. So sounds great. It's a good program, but the problem is that we don't get any money back into this county, let alone any other county other than one county that I can let you guess that you can pretty good guess of where all the money's basically going. So I've tried to do some research. I'm running into a lot of roadblocks on if we've ever got any kind of this money that's collected here in Union County back to Union County. There have been a lot of other county clerk and recorders that have dug into this and trying to find out where these funds are at. We've asked for an audit for this fund, the County Clerks Association did. We've yet to ever see anything done with where this money's going. We don't know if the $10 that they're getting now is enough or not. So long story short is that the House and Senate and the governor hasn't signed it, but it's a bill that it doesn't matter if he signs it or not. It's taking effect on July 1st, that fee will be doubling. Can't do anything about it now. It's been voted on. So our recording fees will be going up at least $10 more on July 1st of this year. As of the past 3 years, I'll just give you a rough idea how much money comes in on this fee that basically in turn goes right back out. So in 2020, we collected $21,879 on this fee. In 2021, we collected $24,381 on this fee. And then last year, down a little bit, $19,818. Not a ton of money, but quite a bit of money, and especially now that it's going to be doubled. So you can take those numbers and double them of the amount of money that we'll be sending back out to this fee to the state. So I just wanted to let you guys know. So in the meantime, Angie and I have talked, and we talked even during the budget season last year about putting in for us to do a new cost study for our recording fees anyway. If you guys remember, when I first came into office, we had to get a flat fee schedule, and then we did that. Well, with inflation and everything else that's happened, it's probably another good time. And now with this bill being passed, that we look at our fees again for the county. So if we're going to change fees, we just do it once. So we are working on a cost study at this point. Bellwether group, it's an accounting group. I think, are they accountants? Is that what are they? I think, you know, remember what they are? Anyway, they do these cost studies for counties that work throughout the whole state. So we're engaged with them right now, working on doing a cost study. So I'll come back to you guys here at some point with the final numbers of the cost study and my recommendation on what we should probably set our recording fees at. But just be known that it will be going up at least $10, but we will probably have some other things that we need to work on. One for sure is our GIS fund. That ties into the recording fees as well. There's an amount of money right now, $14 of our recording fee goes into the GIS fund. Well, the GIS fund is what the mapping system that we just purchased, and all of that works through the assessor's office as well. That's collected in a recording fee as well. We know the amount of money we're collecting now is not enough for us, for our mapping system that we're doing and things like that. So this will help facilitate that through a fee, to make sure that we ensure to have enough money in the GIS fund. And as well, GIS fund, actually part of an employee's salaries out of that as well, that's collected that we pay. So just want to give you guys a heads up on what's coming. In July 1st, we will have new recording fees. I wanted to go ahead and let everybody know. That's what's going on. I will try to dig in more on this, where this actual RHSP fee is going. It's a revolving one. It comes in, it goes right back out. We just send it back to the state. So with that, there's going to be new recording fees. But with that as well, I would like to know if we're getting some of this back in this area. From what it sounds like, nobody can tell us where this money is really going. So I don't know. Well, I'd like to tell you it was going to something, but I'm going to dig in, try to find out. There's a bunch of us that are looking into this, and at this point, I can't give you an answer and tell you that X amount has come back in this county yet. But I will hopefully one day be able to tell you yes or no on that question. So if you have any questions, let me know. But like I said, I'm going to be digging into that a little bit more too. But I will get you guys a cost study to approve here at some point to redo our fees for the office.
I'm glad to know that we're contributing to Cook County.
Now, do you know who will be in charge of the audit if it is audited?
I don't know.
You find out,
I will, and like I said, we're digging into a lot of stuff, and I'm not alone on this, so I'm working with some other clerks, and quite a few other clerks are very, in this. I know one county, a bigger county, they send about 150,000, and they've not received anything. So I mean, it's not just small rural counties either. There's big metropolitan areas that are not receiving this money that they can find either. So I have reached out to our housing authority here. They're more federally funded than the state fee. So they don't receive it, but there possibly could have been some other apartments and stuff like that around in our area that may have been able to get this fund and may have, and that's why I'm going to try to find the one on Brady Mill. I can't think of the name of it right now. Road. I think that would be one. There was a list that possibly that I'm going to dig into and find out, but I'm working on it. We'll see what happens and go from there. But this is passed. It's a law. There's nothing we can do about it at this point. You can be mad and stick your head in the sand on it, but it is what it is. We're going to have to raise the fee at that point. But at least we can maybe try to find out the accountability of this fee and where it's going. So anyway, that's all I got.
All right.
You guys have any questions?
Appreciate it. Okay, we're going to adjourn the meeting to the courtroom.
I'm not going to adjourn it.
Huh?
You can't adjourn it if you all go.
Well,
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. We'll come back and continue.
It'll work.